Okay, so now we have seen about site plan linking into the Revit model, and we have seen about publishing the coordinates, acquire the coordinates. Now we will create our new blank architectural template, and in that template file, we will model the architectural walls. So first of all, I will be clicking on new, click on browse, and we will use English Imperial default architectural and click on open, create new project, click OK. So notice that here we have level 1, level 2 and site plan by default, and make sure if you are using any one of the command, the units are in feet and inches. So we will use first command, that is wall. So we have the wall command. Notice that in the bracket it is showing the WA, so that is the shortcut. And now whenever you will be use the Revit, so you have to just type the shortcut. You don't have to press the enter after typing the shortcut of that command, just like as AutoCAD. So we will click on wall command, or we can type as a WA. So we will type WA. So it is asking click to enter wall start point. So this is my starting point of the wall. And before clicking any point, we will first review the properties. So for this, right now I am using exterior brick and CMU. CMU means concrete masonry units on metal stud. So we will use this type, and we will review the different layers which are to be utilized in this type. So click on edit type and click on structure edit. So as you can see, these are the different layers has been utilized in this model. So finish layer, thermal layer, membrane layer, subtract layer, structure layer, like that. So all the different type of layers has been used. So just click on cancel, again click on cancel, and we will click first point somewhere about here and type 100 feet. So 100, enter. Go to the vertical and we will use the distance 80. Go to the horizontal, and as you can see, it is showing you the extension line of existing reference. So when you will be see this extension line, you can click, or you can just type the distance 100, enter as well. Now we will go down 16 feet and horizontal also 16 feet. Press the escape twice. Now we want to do the mirror of these two walls to the opposite side. So for that, directly we can also do the mirror, but we want to use the reference plane command. Shortcut of reference plane is RP. So what we will do, we will type RP. It is asking specify starting point of the reference plane. So if you will be see the endpoint, if you square, that one will be shows you the endpoint, and triangle, that one will be shows you the midpoint. So if you will be see the midpoint, just zoom, and now if you will be see the midpoint and click. If you cannot find the midpoint, just type the shortcut SM. SM means snap to midpoint. Now how to know whether SM will be go to the midpoint or not? For that, if you will be go to the manage tab, if you will be go to the snaps, here all are the shortcuts. SE, snap to endpoint, snap to midpoint, snap to the nearest, and so on. And make sure all the points should be turned on. Just like as AutoCAD, we can set the object snap. Similarly, in Revit as well, we can snap the object snap. So as you can see, SZ, that is close, SS, turn, override off, and selection cycling, that is tab, and forcefully to draw the horizontal vertical, use the shift key like this. So we will go to the architecture tab, reference plane, and type SN, snap to midpoint. Click the first point and draw the one reference plane horizontal. You can select the reference plane, click and drag across the wall. You can select the reference plane and you can give it any one of the name. Let us say I want to give the name center reference plane, and I will be select these two wall. So how to select? You can click and drag. This is the first way to select these two wall. Alternatively, you can click on the first wall, but when you will be select for the second wall, as you can see, the first wall selection has been lost. So you have to use the control key. You have to press and hold the control key and click the second wall. Or alternatively, you can also select like this, left to right. Notice that if you will be select from right to left, it will be select all of the elements which comes across to this. But if you will be select left to right, it will be select only those elements which will be comes fully. So only vertical walls comes to the full. So it will be select full vertical wall, and now it will be select both vertical as well as horizontal. And there is a command of mirror peak axis, or you can use the shortcut double F. So in the preview as well, you can see how the door has been mirrored using the center line of the wall. So we can simply click on this reference plane so that the two walls has been mirrored and the corner has been joined and cleaned automatically. Now let us we will go to the detail level and set to the fine so that it will be display all of the layers which are to be set in this wall. So what I will be do, I will be again select this wall, right click, and we will use create similar, but this time rather than using line option, we will use the start and radius arc, and we will click this is my first point, and make sure location line should be finish face exterior. So clicking on first point, click on arc command, clicking on first point, clicking on last point. You can also use the spacebar to flip the orientation. And now we want to snap to the 180 degree. So when it will be shows you the 180 degree, click. Now double escape and go to the 3D view. Notice that we have drawn exterior walls of the building, commercial building, and all the walls which are to be drawn with this type, and here different set of settings has been used. In order to change the visual style, you can go to the visual style control and clicking on shaded so that it will be use shaded visual style. Obviously, you can play around with different type of visual style as well. Now, we will save the file, and we will give the name architectural and click on option, number of backups 1, click on OK and click on save. So this is how you will be use the exterior wall system in our architecture model. Now in the next video we will see about the levels, creating the levels. So we will meet on the next video with creating the levels and setting all these walls to these levels.